And a bada bing, bada boom, once again, it's Baltimore Dude right here on the mobile device. Let's do the damn thing. Well, god darn, it seems like every time I talk to you guys, I'm telling you about a broken piece of equipment. And the only thing that's reliable is the mobile device that we are using so frequently. And I'm not going to lie to you, I really like the mobile device, man. I kind of like the slideshows. Everybody does videos, but I sort of like doing the commentary, bringing the video in when it's, the photo in when it's relevant. But I also want to do more videos. I want to do more elaborate productions. We have all the stuff to do that. You've seen us do that. But guess what? My production PC has attained a virus because I was a cheap SOB and I went with McAfee instead of WebRoot. So I'm going to have to strip that thing clean, put WebRoot on it, and quit being a cheap SOB, and then put everything else back on it, and then we can get back to adding videos and doing the full-fledged production. So that's what's going on there. But this video today, we've been talking so much about all the new content about Rise of Iron, Gallerwing, Iron Gallahorn, and all the new quests and the Plague Lands and so many new things going on. I wanted to throw it back a little bit to something we received, and of course you already see it on the screen, but something we received with a very easy quest in Taken King. And when we lost our beloved Fatebringer, I believe everybody was looking for a replacement. We looked at Imago Loop, we looked at the Ace of Spades. Personally, except for the burn, now the Fatebringer of course was Arc, so let's push the burn aside. Aside from the burn, I actually liked the Ace of Spades better. It still does the little gunslinger spin like the last word, and whatever the hell its sister gun's called that no one remembers because it kind of when it came out. So I'm absolutely loving the Ace of Spades. It's a fantastic gun. It's got Firefly on it. It's got Third Eye on it. I believe the perk at the end, if I'm not, and I'll show a screenshot of the perks, but I believe it's called Maverick, and it's a really cool perk because every crit you see moves around from your reserve into your clips. So essentially, if you're busting out crits all the time, you're seeing Firefly rip the hell out of everything, and you're not reloading. And as we all know, they buffed the animation and the damage radius. Well, I assume we all know. They buffed those things when the Taken King came out. So I'm a huge fan of the Ace of Spades. I wish I had some video to show you right now. I explain why not, but it's all over YouTube. You guys can go see it in action. And if you don't have the weapon yet, just get on YouTube and type in Destiny how to get Ace of Spades, and you'll find a tutorial quite quickly. And it's very easy to attain, and it's very Fatebringer-ish. I would honestly call it Fatebringer 2.0, minus the burn, like I said, because nothing except the Supercell has a burn at the moment, so we have to kind of ignore the burn aspect. So minusing that, I actually like it better than the Fatebringer. I really do. I love the whole cowboy spin thing when you switch from weapon to weapon. Its target acquisition is pretty damn on spot. The Firefly is fantastic. What man don't like to see heads explode? I mean, come on. I have an ex-wife too, so, you know. But, and the Maverick perk is really cool, but I think this is an exotic we have overlooked. Not everyone, but I think many of us have overlooked this. And I'm going to tell you why I think so. And I think it was a really poor move on Bungie's part. That move was character-specific weapons. When you get a weapon you absolutely love, you bond with it, you want to carry it into your biggest fights, you want to take it to your raids, your strongest quest. Every time you need that go-to weapon, you want to be able to pull that weapon, whether it be on the Warlock or the Hunter or the Titan. And unfortunately, we can't do that with the Ace of Spades, the Fabian Failure, and the Tlaloc cheat rifle. I'm gonna get so much hate mail about that. But you can't move them guns around. They're stuck to the character. And it feels so limiting that you have a weapon like the Ace of Spades that I know without a doubt, I've talked to so many people within the Destiny community, so many friends and gaming acquaintances and crewmates, and they would absolutely love to be able to carry this, and some of them, even the Tlaloc, would love, if I'm saying that right, would love to be able to carry that to the Hunter or the Titan. And since the Fabian strategy's been tweaked, some people even want to move that around. So I think it was a incredible failure on Bungie's part. I think I see what they were doing. We got the legendary character only, Still Piercer and all that. And they moved us up to the exotic character only. And I think they did that to try to draw us into using all characters. But what it really does is make us move over to our Titan, use a different weapon, and wish we had our Ace of Spades with us. So Bungie, I think you really failed us on that front. I don't believe you did it intentionally. I believe you did it to get us more involved with more characters. But I absolutely wish you would reverse that decision. This is just my opinion. That's why I'm not doing a whole bunch of video and how to and all. You can find that all over YouTube. I just wanted to give my opinion. And I wanted to do a little throwback to a Taken King weapon instead of all the new stuff we're talking about at the moment, which we'll continue to do. But I wanted to take a quick break and talk about this weapon, the Ace of Spades. And I really, really hope that Bungie reverses this action and does not create a trend with it. I would hate to see a trend of character-specific weapons, because there's weapons like this that are absolutely incredible. You guys hit the mark. You've got Firefly, you've got the aim assist, you've got all the right sights, you've got, I think it's called Maverick. You've got everything there. Everything's in place, minus the burn, of course. Everything's in place to make former Fatebringer owners pretty damn happy with the Ace of Spades. But you limit it to hunters. You limited this weapon to hunters. You limited the strategy, the Tlaloc, and I think it's a horrible idea. I haven't spoken with a single solitary person, and without saying anyone, I've spoken with some incredibly well-known YouTubers and YouTube stars, if you will, in the gaming industry, and they're not a fan of it. Nobody's really a fan of this idea, so I hope and pray that you reverse it soon. I hope it don't become a trend. But you guys, if you don't have an ace of spades, even dealing with that, take your hunter, go out there, get an ace of spades. You're going to have an absolute blast, no pun intended. Well, no pun intended. You're going to have an absolute blast with this weapon, even having it stuck to your hunter at all damn times. You're going to have a lot of fun with this weapon. So go out and get it. Excuse me. Don't ignore Banshees, prototypes. Go ahead and do them. Take your hunter, get them done. Get your ace of spades, if nothing else. And you're going to have a lot of fun with this weapon. And you will probably find that you too hope that they reverse this decision and the weapons are able to be moved and they do not continue this trend. So, that's all I wanted to talk to you about today is the ace of spades. And let me show you real quick the perk screen. Let me throw that up. And you can take a look at the perks. And I highlighted over the final perks so you can see exactly what that does, and all the rest are pretty self-explanatory. So there you see the perk tree. Go get yourselves one of these if you don't already have it. And if you're not a praying person, all I can tell you is start being one today and pray that Bungie reverses the decision to keep it character specific and that they do not continue this trend. And we can move these really awesome weapons to wherever we want. Because I would love to go into the raid with my Titan tugging an ace of spades. That's just something I would love. Much of your community would love Bungie. And most people actually everyone I've talked to would love. So hopefully things turn out for the best. Rise of Iron's coming. I know there's so many nuggets of awesomeness that are being leaked out of there in addition to the mega headline information. So hopefully this will be one of those little nuggets that they slip into the Rise of Iron and see that it wasn't a popular change and reverse the decision. So that's all I got for you guys now. As always, thanks for watching. And we would love to see some more thumbs up, some subscriptions, some comments. We're trying to get the crowd. Like, I look at the numbers, and there's certain videos you guys are just blowing up and watching. I would greatly appreciate some thumbs up on them and some comments and subs and you guys getting more involved, because when you get more involved, that inspires me to get more involved and to work harder to make sure all the equipment's at peak level and we bring you the very best content. So thank you guys for what you have done and what I anticipate you will do in the future. As always, I am Baltimore Dude, wishing you guys the best. Stay blessed, and I'll catch you next video.